Okay. Refreshing. I should be live. I should be live? I think it's okay now. I think it's fine. My audio still needs to be reset again. Okay, there, it's finally catching up. Hey Al, again. So, this time my Xbox didn't even do me the courtesy of telling me that it disconnected completely. But I figured out the reason the volume is lower. Yeah, Maven, it does. Like every time I start streaming, it takes it a minute for the audio to like adjust. I don't know why, but it always does. But I figured out why, or I have an idea of why it was crashing, because I forgot to tell my Xbox to not be downloading things. And of course, Anthem decides, hey, time for another update, better do it now. So I had to pause the Anthem update while I was streaming, because I can't do both things. Oh my gosh, yes, Liliana, use that belt. That is a good belt. Spell power, that might be good for win. Win? Could have sworn I already gave her that one. Shadow belt. What's Alistair wearing? Increases monetary gain. But like melee, though. Yeah, thanks, Xbox. Okay. So I think we might be fine. Oh, right, the patch came out. Patch came out early. I didn't know there was going to be a patch, and I didn't actually do the things. Why do I have these acid flasks? I don't need these acid flasks. What are these flaccid asks? Get rid of that. Keep that, because I don't know what it does, but it might be useful. Can Win use these? No, but Sophia can. I'll just get rid of a whole bunch of stuff here. Hubs thinks there might be a memory leak since I don't have bugs, and then I keep getting more bugs the more I play. A memory leak. I don't have mine on auto update, but it actually considered changing it. Oh, that's not good. See, this isn't better than what Liliana has, but this might be good for selling things. There we go. Oh, and Sophia leveled up. Oh no, I used one of those tome things, didn't I? I had more weird stuff happen since the update yesterday than the 3 occasions I had bugs before the patch. Was there a patch yesterday too? Or an update yesterday too? Because I might have to do both of those. I haven't played in a couple days. I feel I don't have as much time to play Anthem as I did all the other ones, I feel like. You know, maybe I should start in... I don't know. Should I start investing in herbalism for Sophia? Or should I just keep Win with herbalism? I'll probably just keep Win with herbalism. The one I have was probably the one from yesterday. Okay. It's not my Xbox or on my end. He means in the game. He says it gets worse the more you use it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't had as much opportunity recently to play, and it seems like when I did have opportunities, that's when it would always be like crashing or kicking me off the server. And then when I do get to play, I get stuck with a whole bunch of random people who either just ignore me because I'm so much lower level than they are, or they just don't care and want to get as much of the missions done as possible, so they just kind of leave me behind, and then if I die, no one ever revives me. Even though you literally need that. And I need to be reviving other people to complete things for those tombs. Like, I'm still on the tombs. I'm like not even very far into the story because I'm just kind of stuck in my world right now. Anthem seems like it's not playing nice with consoles. Yeah, I'm starting to hear that, which is weird because I was hearing that it wasn't playing nice with PCs when it launched. But it's starting to get like the other way around now, where consoles are starting to have problems and then PCs are now actually better for it. Why would peeps want to revive? I don't know, so like there's literally a thing in the game, like you have to like revive a set number of players in order to progress the story, and I literally can't get that because I'm the one who's dying and no one revives me. I only had a couple rubber banding issues in the sound bug. Once in a while I get the missions not complete. I'm being sarcastic. Oh, sorry. Like I said, I'm so tired today I'm not even picking up on sarcasm. So yeah. Oh, since we missed out on this last time, I'm gonna make Liliana a duelist. That was what we decided. Pump some stuff into her strength. Suppressing fire or aim. Archer carefully places each shot for more maximum effect while in this mode. The damage, or this decreases rate of fire but grants bonuses to attack, damage, armor penetration, critical chance, master, archer, and furthers. Okay. Or suppressing fire. When this mode is active, the archer's shots hamper foes. Each arrow deals regular damage and also encumbers a target with a temporary penalty to attack. Sure, why not? Totally understandable. I'm tired as heck too. Caffeine is just your lifeblood right now. Free play is the tombs, and that's the problem with that part. Friday was the 4th time I found rando and free play that actually played with me and nicely. I haven't had a lot of luck with the randos yet. Yeah, one of these days I need to just like set up a time so that we can all play together, and I might need to have you guys carry me for a bit, because like all my friends now are like so far ahead of me. Blueberries suck. Okay, I like blueberries though. I'm just sorry, I'm not tracking where that conversation was going. Way to go, Liliana. I literally ran around. I guess I'm not going to finish that sentence because I did the exact same thing she did. Blueberries are randos? Oh, okay. I carry you, don't on the next phone though. Come on, stop it with the web. This ain't Spider-Man. Ah, get off of me. See, I find Colossuses are the worst. They always seem to want to be doing everything by themselves. They just go to... They're just going to win the whole game. Don't... Okay, I can't be mashing buttons while I'm trying to read chat. To win the whole game, but won't play on private, so hey, there's messing up my missions. Yeah. First time, not fort time. I was assuming if fort was like a story mission or a mode that I hadn't unlocked yet.
It is no trouble.
Nothing, I shouldn't have disturbed you. I was just trying to loot things and stab things. That's all I ever want to do in life as a warden. Okay, can't actually go that way. I'm just smart this morning. You're smart and I'm dumb because of lack of sleep.
Mommy? Mommy no matter, son.
Are you looking for your mother? I can help you find her.
Mommy! Mommy!
Is that even an elf model, or is that a human? Because I'm not seeing the elf ears. It looks like human ears on that kid's spirit. So smart. Hey, pirate! Mana, mana! Mana, mana! I'm so out of it with the lack of sleep thing. I'm barely keeping up. It's honestly the kind of mindset. Oh, I'm the tank. I can do everything. How are you doing today, pirate? Whoever you're looking for isn't here anymore.
Oh, let's just deal with these ones and move on.
Yeah, let's deal with these ones and move on, because I don't want to be dealing with them. Mostly just tired. I feel that in my soul. It's all been... It's a bit of a blur. Oh, and look, there's Liliana using her good move, although it's killing her. Pretty's sitting on your shoulder right now so she can watch the STREM. Aw, Putty. I accidentally stayed up till 6 and then slept till 11. My schedule is screwed. Oof. But I think I saw you were doing some art stuff during that time, so it's not time wasted, Al. Alright, time to lurk and try to beat this damn octopus bastard in Dragon Quest. Good luck, Martuchman. I believe in you. Putty is the best viewer. She is purring. Oh, Putty. I don't know why I picked up that armor. I don't want it. So I was thinking, if I do actually get to a point where they let me have another emote slot, because right now I'm not big enough to have an emote, second emote slot, and if I figure out how to do that BTTV or whatever it is, if I can figure out that, then perhaps I will make a Lily emote to go along with Maven's Putty emotes. Oh no. Did stream? Okay, stream is catching up. I don't know how far back that actually froze. I just saw in the corner of my eye that the screen wasn't moving and I was like, uh-oh. So, but it looks like it's going now. Sorry about that. But I was saying, if I can get to the point where I have another emote slot, or if I can figure out what this BTTV thing is, then I want to make a Lily emote. So it can be like Maven's Putty emote and Pirate's Demona emote, so we can all have the kitty emotes. We skipped a second? Okay. Wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure we weren't missing anything. Yay for kitties! Yeah. Lily has been a little active today. She's been running around. The thing that she always likes to do, she likes to run around and then just flop out of nowhere. Just fall flat on her side. And then she'll roll around on her back for a bit. It's all super cute. Another thing she'll do, I don't know if I've actually told this on, how old is she? She'll be 2 this year. Yeah, she's still only a year old right now. Floppy baby, yep. But, let me do things there. I don't know if I've told this whole story, but I also have a dog named Molly. She's a Vizsla, so she's about a medium-sized dog. And we've had Molly for years. She was a rescue dog that we got when she was 3 years old. And she can be a little bit of a problem child, that's putting it mildly. But Molly will run around stomping her feet because that's what she knew. That's how she always did it. And she'll run around stomping her feet and creating all the ruckus. A lot of times if I'm streaming and you hear her running around upstairs. But we got Lily when she was a teeny tiny kitten. And so she grew up around Molly. Molly goes running around stomping all over the house. So sometimes Lily will do this thing, we call it thunder paws, where she grew up watching Molly run around like that, so now Lily will run around stomping her feet too. She doesn't make nearly as much noise as Molly, but you can still hear her, because you always think of cats being quiet, so you'll hear her like boom, 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 around the house. So she goes thunder paws around. See, Pippin does that too. She kind of head smashes into the floor when she does it. There are gentle little feet sounds and their head clunking to the floor. Yeah. My cat is large, old, and deaf. She scream. I used to have a cat too. I'm pretty sure I've shared pictures of him, but I had a cat, Buster. He was fat. Like at one point he was over 20 pounds. He was fat. But he was very talkative and very friendly. So like all you had to do was kind of look at him and say his name and he would see, she just headbutts everything. Oh. And I had another dog too. She was deaf and blind. She was deaf, she was blind, and she had other problems, but she memorized where everything was in the house. So she knew exactly how many steps it would take to get from her pet bed to the front door to go outside in the morning. She knew how many steps it would be from her bed to where the gap in between the chairs and the table in the living room are to get to the kitchen where her food dish was. Like, she memorized everything without even having to see it. She would still bump into stuff all the time, but yeah, I miss her. That was Eve. Let's see. Show the anyway. This elaborate artifact has a gem-like structure that contains what appears to be blood, fresh and liquid. Even after all this time, the gem is vibrating slightly. Ooh. My dad's dog is blind now, and she's going deaf, so she's just confused all the time. She has to announce her presence by yelling at us whenever she enters a room. Aww. I love all the kitties. Everybody's pets are just so good. I love all the kitties. I love everybody's pets. Let's see. Show the gem to the other artifacts. That makes no sense. Show the artifact to other companions.
The Magisters of Tevinter were more interested in subjugating the elves than recording their history. As it is, I would hazard a guess that the object you're holding is a form of phylactery, meant to hold living essence, perhaps even a spirit of some kind.
This appears to be a phylactery of some kind, the essence of a mage kept magically preserved. If that were all it is, however, I would be surprised.
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
What would you like to do? Touch it. Can't touch this. This gem is warm to the touch, and your mind immediately begins swimming with visions, images of memories from a life not your own. I'm gonna unload the dishwasher now. Yell at me if you need my master swordsmanship. Alright, will do, Maven. You do what you need to do. Thank you so much. Why, thank you so much. Oh, I did actually. It won't show because I don't have the ability to use my alerts while I'm streaming from consoles. But I did update my bits alert to, it's a GIF of Leliana, and it does a little why my voice. Well, here, it's the sound. I wish I could do sound commands too, but I can't do that from console or from my Mac. Or both command rather. Alert. Yeah, the alert does a why, thank you so much that she does when you give her a command. It's okay, Al. We're all having one of those days. See, the presence in the gem is first alarmed when it senses your touch. It recoils in fear, then images rush into your mind once more of imprisonment and loneliness. See, I'm sorry, I did not mean to frighten you. The presence calms and it is racked with indecision. Rather than have you leave, it begs you to stay. More images flash through your mind. Time that the presence has spent trapped within the life gem. Time where the presence has slept, gone mad, and then slept again. The presence has no name it can remember. You get a sense of an elf, a mage in glittering silver armor, but this was long ago, remembered as through a fog. So, my lore senses are starting to go off the charts here, but do we think this was like one of the Elvan of old? Like from the days of Arlathan? The presence has no name it can remember. You sense it. Oh, I had already read that. Is there anything I can do for you? There are no images for a time, only a feeling of keening loneliness, a sense of being trapped in a mind that is only tenuously present any longer. The presence would give you the knowledge of what remains within it, of how to become an arcane warrior. You are no mage yourself, but you could teach such knowledge to those who are. This is all the presence has left to offer any longer. The last of its memories. In return, the presence asks only for one thing for you. One thing from you. Oblivion. See. How will I give you the release you seek? The images that come are faint and uncertain. You see a stone altar and the life gem placed upon the altar. The life gem then vibrates and explodes, destroying the presence within forever. The yearning that follows this image is keen and almost hopeless. Alright, I will try to help you. The images become tinged with desperation. The presence cannot remember where the altar is, but knows the life gem must be placed upon it. Well, good thing the altar is just right around the corner here. As the life gem nears the altar, the presence becomes... I like how it's transparent. That's actually something I've never noticed before. Becomes overcome with emotion. Could its endless nightmare finally be over? That's okay. I will continue the nightmare in my own run. Yes, give me your memories. The memories flood into your mind. They are hazy and incomplete, but enough for any mage to gather a few of the talents for the arcane warriors once possessed. Now the presence asks that you keep your promise. Release it from its eternal prison. Alright, let's do it. The last images from the presence are ones of joy. Oblivion will be a welcome relief. Nice. Alright, let me take a look at this map here. Is there anything I've missed? I don't think so. Well, if it starts... Oh, speaking of which, I should be saving the game.
Uh-oh.
Always be saving the game.
On the loose.
Yep. All the save commands, or rather the save emotes. Oh wait, pirate. So, look at all this gold I have. And this is after I went on a big shopping spree and bought like all the best armor and potions and everything from every merchant I could find. So that's a thing. You did it. I did it all the time. So thank you again for showing me that trick. That's gonna make the nightmare run a bit easier. Such pride. An advantage. Yep. Because I mean, look at this too. I have 87 health poultices that I made myself with my own two hands, or rather with Wynn's two hands. Because I found out because I was getting disappointed that there was, like, the elf fruit didn't respawn in all these places, but then I found out the merchant at the elven camp sells infinite elf fruit. So I'm just like, give me all of your things. The glass fractures at your touch. So proud. Oh wait, this guy was actually kind of really difficult in the forest.
Make her preserve us.
Speaking of health potions, Dalish hoarding all the elf root, right?
Here! Ready. My, what to do? Of course.
Oh,
Let's make this quick.
good call there, Wynn, with the crushing fortress.
It's a fight. Hurry up.
All right, let's go!
You bounced into the wrong neighborhood here, Revenant.
Lovely.
Go back to being
I need healing.
hunted by bears, as played by Leonardo DiCaprio. There was a joke to be made there, and I don't know if I actually did the joke justice. And I tried to save Leliana there, but
Dare you?
it did not go as well as I thought it would.
And that too!
Now we go into battle. Direct me.
Oh well, there went Sophia. That's okay, Alistair killed it. Oh, log in, thank you for the host. Oh, wifey, no. See, I got Leliana up, but then Sophia immediately died after that. Then Leliana, take another legendary kit. Did Stream do the thing? Stream is... Okay, I think it's going again. Stream was doing the die. Is it okay now? It didn't crash. Okay, still here. Alright. But yeah, it did at least hesitate for a good couple seconds there. Stream hates us today. Alright. Well, hopefully it doesn't do the thing anymore. It was actually funny. I did there was a meme. I'll have to share it on my Discord too, but I shared it on Brodzilla's Discord. It was like a thing from now you're stuck in a commercial. Ah, that's rough. I'm sorry about that. What was I doing? Where am I going? For some reason, this map always confuses me. So that's where I need to be going, because that's saving the game. So if it's auto-saving, that means I'm going in the right direction, which means I need to go in all the wrong directions first. Right? That makes sense. You're back? Okay, good. Yeah, it's been, Twitch has been, for lack of a better word, really twitchy lately. But I was saying there was a meme that I shared on Broadzilla's Discord, and I should share it on my Discord as well. That it was a thing from the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. It was like preparing a pizza. He opens the oven and pizza's covered in like gears and screwdrivers, and he's like, "Oh no, dudes, look what happened to the pizza." And I was like, this is what it's like when Twitch just always gives error 2000. Let's see if I can remember the sequence of events in this puzzle without messing it up or looking it up. Because I've done this enough times, I should probably do it. You take the jug out of the pool. It is made of clay and appears to be none the worse for its long submersion. Alright, fill the jug with water. You drip the jug into the water until it fills up completely. Alright, leave it alone. I also have a codex thing I could look up the answer, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna see if I can remember this from memory. Okay. So, place the jug on the altar. Kneel before it or examine. Currently filled with water. Ignore the jug for now. Kneel before the altar and pray. Okay, that's right, because it's saying you feel a sense of righteousness or rightness and approval around you. Alright, examine the jug. Lurking for a bit? Okay, thank you, pirate, for the lurk. You do what you need to do. Alright, examine the jug. Take a sip. You carefully take a sip from the water in the jug and then replace it on the altar. Alright. Then take the jug. Leave the altar, and then dump the water back in the pool. Slowly you spill the water out of the jug into the pool. As the jug is empty, it suddenly shatters, pieces falling into the pool. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, Sam, since you're our resident Leliana expert, which of her armors is most iconic? Are we talking Origins Leliana, or are we talking Inquisition Leliana? Because if we're expanding it to Inquisition Leliana, I think her armor in Inquisition is probably the most recognizable. But if we're talking Origins Leliana, I would probably go with the armor she had in the Sacred Ashes trailer, even though it's not in the game. If we're going through the game... if we're going through the game, there's not like one set of like armor like universally associated with Leliana, other than I'd say this. I see her drawn in this armor a lot. Just the one with like the open collar and the two shoulders, and of course the for lack of a better word, the cups, and just kind of the skirt armor. I see her drawn in this armor a lot. Otherwise, I'm not so sure. I would go with Sacred Ashes trailer, but I just wish that was actually in the game. Right? All I can think of is the leather armor, yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing that I could think of as well. Sarcophagus. Well, I have a question is... Oh, I'm pretty sure that is the other name, right, El? That was your other username? Okay, it was. I thought so. Oh, I literally could have just looked up at the top of my screen and saw the other thing from Friday. But yeah, that is you. I thought so. I don't need a saw sword anyway. So let's see, don't understand what you're saying. You need help? Are you lost here, spirit? Yes, I am. Secret name. Now, let me get up. Get me back up. Put me in the coach. I'll score a touchdown. This greater shade is actually not taking very many hits. At any rate, I'm gonna lurk while I nap brunch off. Maybe he'll still be around in an hour or so. I might be around in an hour or so. I really don't know how long I'm gonna be going today. Oh no, not the blizzard. Anything but the blizzard. The blizzard's what destroyed me before. Okay, we're good. Alright. Old account for people that know me IRL. Alright. Hey, have a good nap, login. Juggernaut plate armor. I actually want this, so I'm gonna have to destroy some more stuff that I don't want. Don't need that shield. Why would I need that shield? I don't need these leather boots. Do what I do, Sam. Always impromptu and plan to do 2 hours instead. Do 5 to 7. I think the longest I've ever gone is 4.5 hours. I don't think I've ever... I see no problems with a 5-hour nap, right? I don't think I've ever gone over 4.5 hours streaming. Oh, I don't want that sword. And that's everything in here, right? Ugh, sorry for yawning in everybody's ears. Alright. I feel like out of all the different story quests, I feel like this is the easiest one. Alright. Have a good nap, login. Okay, yeah, I'm going the right way. I don't know where you draw the line with the Redcliffe quest, because like if it's just like the quest where you're defending Redcliffe Village, that's not so bad. But I feel like compared to Orzammar, compared to the Temple of Sacred Ashes, compared to all the other ones, I think Nature of the Beast is the easiest out of all of them. Oh, wait.
Trap right ahead.
Liliana needs to go
Right
first.
ahead.
Disarm all the traps first. Save Alistair from himself.
Trap right ahead. On my way. You forced
Okay, I think we're good. I think I got all the traps.
What now?
At your order.
Liliana, oh shoot. Win, where were you on that one?
I shall do so. As you say,
I don't want to be Alistair.
Okay, done with you now.
Okay, we're good.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
I liked how that beam went on her there.
Of course.
I've heard some rumors about Orlesian spies. Oh, we actually have new dialogue with
There
her.
are many rumors about spies, Orlesian or otherwise. What are you referring to exactly?
Something I heard that made spies seem dangerous. They say you will do almost anything to achieve
I
your
admit
goals.
I have done many despicable things in my lifetime. I do what I have to do. So do you. So does everybody. Sometimes we must do terrible things to get what we want. If it is any consolation, I always try to use non-violent means to achieve my ends.
That's good to
Some
hear.
bards rely on torture to get what they want. It works effectively, as many will bend under the threat of bodily harm. I admit I have done many despicable things in my lifetime. I do what I have to do.
That's
So do
not
you. So does
what the
everybody.
dialogue is saying.
People respond eagerly to others who they believe understand them. They seek approval, friendship, sometimes love. This can be exploited. It
Good
is a
to know.
game, one that can be won with little bloodshed if one plays well.
You thought it is a game?
Isn't it? Everyone can be seduced by the right woman. The trick is predicting who she is and becoming her. Master the game, and no one can resist you.
And would you say you've mastered this
If I might
game?
be so bold, yes, I was quite good at it. Sometimes, all I had to do was toss a glance and a smile. Men read promises into such things and will go to great lengths to see that promise fulfilled.
Maybe you could smile at the plight and tell it to go
I
away.
could- What? Oh, aren't you funny? I see your point. We will slay this darkspawn using conventional means, pointy sticks and all that. But come, it is getting late and there is much to be done.
Okay. The lighting in that was all weird because she had like 40 abilities going at once. And a life ward.
What's next?
I don't really want that. I've gotten to the point where I don't need to really... I don't need to be concerned about selling such things because I've so much money I can just buy anything I want. As I twirl my imaginary mustache. Oh, she missed one. Good thing Alistair didn't... Oh, she missed two. Good thing Alistair didn't step on these. Alright, anyway. Alright, it's auto-saving again. Which means I should do an actual save. Because why trust an autosave? Alrighty, let's go.
Lovely. And so I shall.
Autosave always spells doom.
Let's make this quick. As you desire.
Never trust an autosave. Yep. That needs... I think that needs to be on a shirt. One of these days, I think we all just need to get together and make our own line of shirts that just like say phrases like that, like never trust an autosave or save early, save often. We need to make our own clothing line of just all that stuff. Okay, now comes the difficult part.
Good to go. Mm-hmm. Right away.
I'm just gonna hang out up here. You guys can do what you're doing.
As you like. Yes, of course. Be careful! Let's make this quick.
Wait, don't I have another ability in here? Critical shot. Don't I have like a death shot? Oh, arrow of slaying. Apparently I don't have enough energy to do it, but I want to try to do it. There we go.
On my way.
Got it.
Now we go into battle.
That's not a real save. They don't even seem to be close enough to the thing to be killing it. Well, I don't think you can get close enough to that thing, if I remember right. Okay. Some reason in this game I have never been able to unlock Reaver. Alright. Alistair, you're finally pulling your weight here, so I'm gonna give you some strength. I should have, hold on. Well, let's give him dexterity so he can start having some more moves here. There we go. Now you're all good to go, buddy. I seem to remember stabbing it. Well, there might be like a window you can stab it, but then like it starts zapping all these little circles and teleports to one of the other ones. It's okay, Maven. I knew what you were saying. We're all having one of those days. I like how this demon is now just called Pile of Rags. I also like how the little arrow is pointing directly at its junk. Alright. These might be good for a win. Speaking of which, I should probably look and see if Wynn can actually use them. Ashen gloves. Because I don't know what kind of gloves Wynn is wearing. Cold damage. Actually, no, these aren't that... Oh wait, yes, they are. I looked at them backwards. They are better. Yeah, so wear those gloves, Wynn. I'm giving up. Just imagine the words I'm saying now. Get your hive mind together. Yep.
Let's end this.
It is getting to the point where Sophia is able to tank most of the shots, most of the damage she's taking. Is there an area I didn't go to? Yeah, like directly across here, because that's leading ahead. Just want to be thorough. I don't really need that. I don't even know what that is, but I kind of want it. Leather gloves, don't need them. Boots, don't need them.
Allow me. I could do that for you. I finished.
There we go. Saving the day. I got another one. I'll take that. It was a single arrow. I never actually looked up there. That looks cool. Wouldn't you agree, Alistair, since my character decided to look at you? There we go. Don't need that. I'll take that injury kit. Take all of those. I'm gonna save the game before we do anything else that's stupid. And hopping in. I still don't know what all the corpse skull does. I know there's some sort of quest somewhere, but I've never done it, and I don't know how it works. I just know it is.
Looks like we might be in for another fight.
No, off! I have no idea if button mashing actually does anything, but it always feels like you could do something with it, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, it's gonna be shots time. Shots!
And so I shall. Lovely.
Hive mind hard at work today, yep.
Of course.
Okay, Sophia, why did you come over here all by yourself? Okay, Sophia, you're gonna die. I'm somehow not dead. Wynn's working overtime with the heals and regeneration. Wynn, you're amazing. There's a trap right there. Alistair, you are very dangerously close to that trap. Hold on. There we go. Got it. Oof. Saves the game. Oop. I don't know how Sophia navigated around that too, but she did, or how Alistair navigated around it. Okay, that's all good. Another reason I like playing as a rogue, because I can see the traps before all my other companions do. As opposed to me running headfirst into traps and then Liliana's like, trap right ahead! Man, if I ever get audio commands going, then that is definitely one of my audio commands, the trap right ahead! Oh, speaking of injury kits, Liliana, you need one. Okay, Sophia's good. Okay, everybody else is good. No one else needs injury kits. Alright, let's do this.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
We're talking right now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm. provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
Alright, take me to this lady. Hey,
Follow
lady!
me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
Alright, I'm gonna be checking my messages on my phone here for a minute while this cutscene's happening.
I bid you welcome.
There we go.
mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
You seem more like the lady of the road to me. Burn! Okay, whatever. I'm glad we had this chance to talk, because Sophia is kind of more of a civil person.
Do not listen to her, lady. She will betray you. We must attack her now.
Hush, Swift Runner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swift Runner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
As do we all.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
I always wonder, it's one thing I mean, I understand why, but I kind of wish we saw more of, is just characters with hair that goes beyond, like, the base of their neck. Because we very rarely see that. Like, the longer hair option in Dragon Age 2 is about the longest we can ever have somebody's hair. But then there's characters like this where their hair goes down to, like, mid-chest level. And then Miranda in Mass Effect has longer hair. I'm assuming it's just because it's harder to code that in the game where their hair is separate from, like, the outfits or the character model. But yeah, like, especially like with this character and with Miranda, if they turn their heads, then the hair stretches instead of like clipping into the character, because that's what you have with mods, is that they're clipping. Yeah, exactly, clipping issues is the real reason they don't do it. And I also still, to this day, find it weird that Dragon Age 2, arguably the most limited of the Dragon Age games, is the only one that has actual hair physics in the game, with the exception of Sarah and Morrigan in Inquisition both have hair physics. And it's weird that they're the only two who have hair physics in the game. Everybody else just has the plastic hair. Or mullets. So how do you know what he has and hasn't told me?
Because there are things that he would not tell. Things that you should decide for yourself, whether you need to know. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
Heavy topic Sunday when on the stream today. Zathrin cursed them, I take it.
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage, and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Why did you ambush the Dalish? For revenge?
In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
Alright, I will bring Zathrian.
Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
Okay. Will do.
Go and return with Zathrian. One way or another.
I'm stuck.
We shall see an end to this curse today.
Alright. Is there any loot around here though? I need to find the loot. Yeah, look at this. There's a perfectly good door over here. And a sarcophagus with a thing I don't need. And I'm stuck on a vase. And there's some elf root. You never know. Elf root is good. I can make way more potions with this elf root. There's another sarcophagus. So, which passage? I think she was pointing at this one. Yeah, passage to upper level. Which is over here. Oh, you know what I should do? Save the game. Don't really need those. I'm gonna, once we get into another like longer cutscene, I actually am going to get up and get myself another drink. I'm still thirsty and also super tired.
Ah, and here you are already.
Look how sparkly we all are. Somehow I figured I'd find you
Did
here.
you? Aren't you the intuitive one? There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself.
We need to talk, you and I.
Yes, yes, there will be plenty
Here,
of time
see?
for that. Did you acquire the heart?
Wouldn't you like
So
to
you
know?
wish to play games? I can sense you do not have it. Why are you leaving the ruin?
See, you knew about this ruin. Why didn't
There
you
was
tell
a
me?
lead. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here. But it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf. Might I inquire what she wants?
She won't summon Witherfang unless you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
Yeah, I thought as much.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
But the werewolves have regained
I
their
find
minds.
that difficult to believe. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
I assure you, the werewolves have regained their minds.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
You still have so much hatred after all this time?
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are not Dalish. How can you know how we had to struggle to be safe? How could I have let their crimes go unanswered?
But it's your own people suffering now as well as
I
them.
have sworn to protect my people, and I shall. I will not lift a finger to help the descendants of savages who deserved the curse they received.
You can at least meet with them. That's what I'm
And
proposing.
what if it is revenge they want, and not talk? Will you safeguard me from harm?
Yes.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
Alright, and while this loading screen and cutscene is going, I'm gonna be right back. Only take a second.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure my audio is still okay. 'Cause I didn't mute it, so it should be fine. But sometimes it just likes to be difficult. So it sounds alright to me. Alright. He said he summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No, that is not how it is.
Just how far will you go for your revenge, Zathrian?
I did it for my people. I did it for my son and my daughter. For them, for justice, I would do anything.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They
Swift
turn
Runner,
on you
are you
as
even
quickly.
listening?
Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
You'll end that curse if I have to
We're
force you to
standing
do it
for what's
myself.
right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
We are attacked. They're all so eager, aren't
Alright, Zathrian. Ow. Zathrian, really? Cheap.
Let's make this quick.
Stop freezing me, Zathrian.
You should run while you can.
I like how Leliana's like, you should run while you can. And then Zathrian literally runs away. Hey, Dover! How are you doing today?
Excellent.
No,
That's
no more.
a lot of blood.
I cannot defeat you.
Finish it! Kill him now!
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No,
Doing alright?
Swift
How's
Runner.
about you?
We will not
Really
kill
tired,
him.
but otherwise I'm alright.
If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
Tired is the thing. Stupid daylight savings, right? Hasn't this gone long enough, Zathrian?
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you will do it? You will end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
Okay, that one werewolf was looking in the exact opposite direction of everything.
It's over. She's gone. And we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
So what are you going to do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
That's very vividly green eyes. Okay, we all put our weapons away, but Wynn is still over there, all combat ready. You okay there, Wynn? Alright. Well, we did the thing. We ended that whole stuff with the elves and the werewolves peacefully, for the most part. Still had to kill a lot of them, but we're good otherwise. And that's another contract down in the thing of the Warden treaties. Yeah, I think it's a job well done. Let's go back to the Dalish camp and settle things, and then we will move on. Maybe we'll... I'm not sure how much longer I'll go. So I've been going... It feels like I've been going a lot longer than I actually have been, but I've only been going just a little over an hour. Why can't I go... There we go. Brazilian forest or Brazilian outskirts. Let's go to the outskirts, I guess. Oh, this guy again. I've bought everything I can from you, dude. I just want to go back to the camp.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
So this is the same voice as Ashley from Mass Effect. I remember that when I was doing... Because I did a whole big thing once where I was talking about the different voice actors and actresses between different BioWare games. And this is one of them. I'm sure he was.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Thank you, Linnea.
It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
See. Oh, thank you for the lurk. So now, let's wrap up some business we have here. Gotta give this guy a scarf.
Returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I
You
do.
have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me her scarf. See for
That is
yourself.
her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
I mean, I have to tell him the truth, even if it hurts.
So I was right. But what became of her?
Okay, this is actually a moment here. This is a moment where BioWare actually did something kind of unexpected, but it actually is super a nice touch, where when you tell him that she died, he doesn't say anything right away, but he has a look on his face before he speaks. Whereas most every other dialogue in this game, when you tell them something, it's just immediately that they'll say something.
She told you that? Yes.
Or was it that moment?
That is what she would do.
Maybe that wasn't the dialogue.
She is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised.
Maybe that wasn't what
now
I was
should go and
thinking
make
of.
arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
Maybe that wasn't the dialogue I was thinking of. It was one dialogue with him, but maybe I chose the wrong dialogue tree. Alright. So you have to go to the grocery store now, otherwise I will just never go and waste away from laziness. Alright, Maven. Have fun at the store. Get all the good things. There we go. We can now make better health potions. Give her some combat magics. This guy has a name. Oh, this is a storyteller guy.
Did it, outsider. You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
May the creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us, after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope. I would
Sure.
like a happy ending to his tale. He will be a role model for many Dalish children to come. Now, Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
I, for one, look forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures.
Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day, hmm?
Yep. One day you will be telling tales of me. So are Cameron and what's her name still around here? They have anything to say? Or are they just gone now?
We are working
Yeah, I got
hard
you your
to make
iron
enough
bark.
equipment for all of the
I got
hunters.
you the hardwood.
Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I found some iron bark
Truly.
for you.
Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow, or perhaps a breastplate?
The breastplate sounds
Come on,
good.
Uvinin. I will craft it myself. Watch if you prefer. It will not take long.
Then like 3 hours later.
And I've reformed the
it's-
wood to my will.
It has to
Baelish
take
breastplate.
hours and hours to
May it serve
craft.
you well.
Oh, hi, random elf NPC who just walked into frame. There we go.
Athara, I should get back to work.
We are
Wait, hold
working
on.
hard to make enough. I am no merchant.
I would like to barter. I need more elf fruit. I bought all the elf, or I used all the elf fruit I bought from you before. There we go. Oh, inventory is full. Okay, fine. Sell some stuff. I'd sell you some stuff that I don't need. How about this? And I can give you this. How about these? And how about that? And that? And that? Sell you 2 of them. And that. Give you all these things. What else don't I need? I don't need these. I can keep those. Can keep those. I want some Dalish armor. You like those things. You just gave me that, so I'm gonna keep it. Liliana might be able to use that. And keep those. Keep those. Say you that. Alright, now can I buy all your elf fruit again? Dun 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 dun. Okay, we'll get some of that, and we'll may as well buy more. He has an infinite supply. Maybe 3 stacks of elf fruit. Because Wind can make even better. Wind can make even better stuff now. We don't have. This guy doesn't have infinite everything else though, which I think Bodan does. So we can go back to camp and have Bodan. Oh, there's some elf fruit over here I missed. And Bodan can sell us more stuff so we can make
Alistair,
all the health
what's
potions
this?
and we'll never be wanting.
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
Going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
Just gonna leave that one alone. No, let me go to. There we go. It wouldn't let me select camp there for a second. That was weird. Alright. So, Zevran, you have some gifts that I need to give you. See, Dalish gloves. Give those to Zevran.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
I thought you might like them.
I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish, and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome.
You're
Do
welcome.
I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before.
Right? Oh, did the stream do the thing? Stream, why did you do that? Right when I was making a funny joke, stream. Did anybody hear the joke? Probably not, because that's how it always goes. Okay, I need to... Hold on. I'm gonna pull up the wiki here and see if I can figure out who these gifts go to. Because I forget. I think the demon statue might go to Alistair. I'm not really doing it to gain approval with anybody because I pretty much have full approval with everyone. I just want to clear out my inventory space. Alright, gifts and origins. Did not hear it. Okay, well Zevran, just in case he didn't say the line before it paused, but Zevran has the line that something like, "No one has ever simply given me a gift before." And I was like, Zevran, I gave you those Antivan leather boots, and I gave you a silver bar, you lying bitch. And that was my joke. It wasn't very funny. Okay, special gifts. I don't think these are anything. A Dunkered Shield, Joining Chalice. Huh, I don't remember that one. The Joining Chalice. Okay, this one's to Alistair, right? This isn't set up the most Oh wait, yes, this is for Alistair. So he wants the statue.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
Oh, I know this one's for the dog. So we'll give him the ox bone. And then... Stone dragon statue. I think we already gave that to Alistair. Yeah, we did. Stone warrior statue. Is that what that one was down here? Stone warrior statue? Yeah, Alistair also wants this.
Is that for me? Really?
And white runestone.
Wow.
Do I still have that, or I think I gave that to
Wow.
Win. So never mind on that one. Gifts for dog, that's good. Leliana, I know which ones Leliana likes. Okay, what is this one? Oh yeah, I already gave... I know what that one is, I've done that. I know Leliana's gifts. Gifts for Morrigan. Gold amulets. How about gold demon pendant? Yep, that one's Morrigan. I thought so. I had to leave for a minute. I hope you did. This will be the third time I've had to tell this joke, Al. But yes, I did tell the joke. But I'll tell it one more time. So, Zevran had the line, "No one has ever simply given me a gift before." And I said, "Well, Zevran, I gave you a silver bar and those Antivan leather boots, you lying bitch." So there, I've said the line. I've said that 3 times. Even though the first time it didn't actually go on stream. But it's okay. It's all good. Gold mirror, I know about that one, but I don't have the gold mirror because I haven't been to Orzammar. Do we have a rope necklace? I do not. No, you're all good, Al. Locket. Okay, Morrigan likes this as well.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Silver brooch. Did I have that one? I don't. Silver chain. I have a silver medallion, which also she likes.
You have my thanks.
Okay. So then gifts for Ogren. We don't have Ogren, so let's skip that for now. Shale. Remarkable amethyst, remarkable diamond, remarkable emerald, which I've already been giving those to Shale as I found them, so Shale's easy. So gifts for Sten. Painting of the Rebel Queen. I already gave him that. Here, let's switch to Sten. Painting of the Rebel Queen. Portrait of a Goose Girl. I don't know if I've ever found that one. Silver frame still life. Sten's sword. Have we? No, we haven't finished Sten's quest because we haven't gone to Orzammar yet. Totem. Do we have a totem still, or did I give that? I think I gave the totem to Alistair. Water stained portrait. Okay, so we don't have anything for him. Okay, Win. Let's see. There you are. Discovering Dragon's Blood. Okay, so she wants this.
Marvelous.
Okay, Discovering Dragon's Blood. Potions. Potions and saucy spices. Getting saucy. Fancy scroll. She likes that. She likes that fancy scroll.
Marvelous.
And Garanz of Ferelden. Oh, I gave that to Alistair. Oops. Rose of Orlais. I may have given the Rose of Orlais to Leliana. Or no, I gave Rose of Orlais to Win. It's fine. The first time I played, I gave it to Leliana because she talked about Orlais. Okay, gifts for Zevran. Leather boots, Dalish gloves, gold bar, silver bar. Okay. So then, who likes the gold demon pendant then? Generic gifts. Painted sky ball goes to anybody, okay. Okay, so there's really nothing else. No, like... What is this, though? Oh, this is a whiskey. Okay, so that goes... That'll be... I'll give that to Ogren. Alright. Massive magic. Morrigan approves 12.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we
Saving
shouldn't
all the
fear
alcohol for
or
Ogren.
hate it.
Yep.
Death is just
Because
another
I'm an
beginning.
enabler.
One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Oh, here we go. We got Leliana's new EP coming to iTunes. I'm gonna mute the mic. Alright, let's go make sure the audio catches up again. Okay, it sounds okay to me. Sometimes when I mute, it just does its own thing, but that's fine. Sounds okay. Let's mixtape about to... Lily's mixtape about to drop, 2K19. Alright, yep. I am going to turn off those sustained abilities though, because it does kind of bother me during cutscenes like these. Because Liliana's hair looked all wonky. Alright, let's go to bed. Alright. Bodan, I need to buy a bunch of stuff.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
I'll take the cheese knife.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna sell these. I was literally typing that. Hive mind! Let's not forget. Alright. Anything else I can sell here that I don't need? I wonder, are these things glitched? I don't know, 'cause it seems weird. Alright, there we go, distilling agent. Let's get some more of this. Let's get some more flasks so that we can make all the elf fruit potions. Alright. Keeping the Drake scales. Alright, we can make all the potions now that we have that. So let's venture out. We tried going to Orzammar once before and I got distracted by something there. I just realized there's an empty space and it was just like, oh, because we don't have Oghren yet, but...
Yes.
I don't know why it took me a second to remember we don't have Oghren yet. It was off-putting a tiny bit. Definitely not going to do like the whole Orzammar storyline today. But I do want to at least think about starting. Or at least maybe we'll... I'm going to say maybe the only thing I'm going to do today beyond finishing... I'm going to finish Sten's quest, and I think I'm going to get Schmooples. And I think that'll be it. Maybe we'll talk to Dagna and get her to the circle. But I'm not going to start like the whole Orzammar storyline today. That'll be for next time. I do need to... Here we go. I do need to put out a schedule for this week. But, I think Thursday and Friday are my days off this week, other than today. That was just kind of short notice, so today was just an impromptu stream. Alright, let me get this elf fruit. Oh, win. Time to make the donuts. Oh, look at all these greater health poultices. Whew. The thing I ran out of was distilling agent.
There is always waiting, isn't there?
Oh, win. And Sten, you need to level up. Oh, Sten, you can be doing good things. Wait, hold on. No, Sten, that's actually unacceptable. You need way more health. I always forget about their glorious hats. Yep. All the hats. And then I'll give you this. Alright, we're good now. Alright, continuing on to Orzammar. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful lizard of Orzammar. Now, last time we tried this was after the beating the circle quest, and we were not prepared for the mercenaries that are up ahead. So let's save the game before I do anything stupid.
About time a warden show. Logain sent his regard.
Ow, 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 ow. Sten, you want to give me a hand? And Sophia already died.
Immediately. I shall do so.
Orders. Violence is the solution. Sometimes.
There we go, Leliana.
Yes?
I shall do so.
Watch out!
I shall do so. As you say. Immediately.
There we go.
Your word.
That wasn't so bad.
Right away.
Right away, and then she didn't do it.
We are victorious.
Alright. We actually kind of did a good there. Save again, because I don't want to do it again. Just because I did it doesn't mean I want to do it again. Oh yeah, and I have an injury. Why did you not?
I see we've stopped to smell the flowers and adore the sunshine.
Yes, we did, Sophia. Good observation. Is there anything up here?
All the Darkspawn are fleeing the underground, and we are going there.
I mean, it seems like a fair trade, right, Sten? I forgot to loot these bodies. How silly of me. Anyway, we need to talk to the guy over here about Sten's sword. I think it's this guy, right? Yeah, guy with the name.
Step right, make us breath. Oh, beg your pardon, friend. You, startled me a bit.
You're Farron, right?
Heard of me?
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
I'd give it to him if I were you, Farron.
I don't have it. I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Who did you sell it to?
A dwarf near Redcliffe. Dwyn, I think his name was.
Dwyn? I know him.
He's the one who has the sword, I promise you. Said he was a collector.
We'll see.
Alright, Sten, let's go get you that sword. Actually, I can just fast travel from the map, can't I? Yes, I can. Up, we're getting archdemon flashbacks, or visions, whatever you want to call them.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemon saw us.
Just like that boy.
I think. Wait. Did you hear that?
It appears we will need to fight the entire fight ourselves.
Shrieks are my least favorite out of all of them. Shale, save me. I feel like this is one of the few times you can actually have your entire party fighting at the same time. Like, you can't even... You have no moment in Inquisition like that.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Some assassins.
It is done. Let us move on.
Okay, everybody said their piece. I will take all those health poultices. Like how we're all just standing around by all these bodies. Wynn is literally standing in a pile of them. Savage, Wynn. Savage. Where are Bodan and Sandal? Where are my boys? Morgan and Wynn both just poofed into existence there.
Indeed.
Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled getting Sten's sword. Oh, come on. I had it selected there. Alrighty then. You know, I really just love the music in Origins. I don't know if I've ever praised it adequately. I love the music in all three Dragon Age games. But there's something just so... Like, I just hear the music in Origins and it immediately makes me happy. It's very, very good. Like, I love the music in Origins because it makes me happy. I love the music in 2 because it makes me nostalgic. And I love the music in Inquisition because it's just, like, great music. Especially the DLCs in Inquisition are just fantastic.
Thank you.
The Wardens welcome you, I guess. Anything to do on the board? Nothing on the board.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal, but know that the sun always rises.
The nostalgia jumps out of me, right? It's just so good. So, Elle, I don't think I've ever actually asked you, how long have you been playing Dragon Age? Because I know this game turns 10 years old this year. And I only discovered Dragon Age in 2016. I think discovered it in 2016. Oh wow, Hive Mind. Only started playing Origins a year ago. And somehow it's in this feeling of nostalgia. It really does. Hive Mind at it again. Alright, you.
Owl, huh?
Not you.
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place. Yeah, nice to see you too. Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do. You won, right? You're a hero, or something. Go celebrate or
talk to me about the sword, though. See, I've playing Inquisition since 2016, and DA2 only a couple of months ago. I've done 6 runs already. Dragon Age 2 is like one of my go-to relaxing games. Well, with the obvious exception of the All That Remains quest line. We had to see Logan go through last night. Oof, that one's not relaxing at all. But I like playing Dragon Age 2. That one's relaxing for me, and I've done so many runs of Dragon Age 2. Like, I've probably played that one the most out of all of them. Hey, welcome back, Logan. We were just talking about Dragon Age 2, and I heard my name, just woke up. I was talking about Dragon Age 2, and we mentioned we had to watch you go through All That Remains last night. It lives. Like, I saw you type that, and I heard that in Shale's voice in my head. It lives. Yeah. I'm looking for the Canary sword you bought.
Why would you be interested in that?
It's mine.
You know, Farron didn't mention the giant he took it from was alive.
So why don't you give up the sword and we'll go?
Excellent idea. It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
That worked out well. Stand sword! All done. Yep. Now let's leave and never return. I hope you had a good nap, Logan. Probably not going to be going for too much longer here. But I want to get Leliana her schmooples, and maybe we'll do Dagna's quest line as well.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must
what is
be
with
an
these
Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
What is with these sustained abilities that make the lighting just so awful? Because Sten, you look terrifying. Sten red. Tea? Coffee? No coffee. Oof. What will you do now?
My sword is in my hand again. I should put it to
bright
use.
boy.
And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the blight were ended.
Oh, that looked very
agree?
creepy, that smile there with the red. That's like something out of a 70s... That's like something out of a 70s suspense film right there. Absolutely.
Lead the way.
I like how Sten only approves +3 because his approval was so high.
I have been mistaken.
What do you mean?
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
Thank you.
You are welcome. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
I hope I won't see you then,
There's no
too.
point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
See,
as you wish.
Let's go. When he was saying, as you wish, what he really meant to say was, I love you. Or however that line went, which might not actually be far off from the truth because he does call the warden Kadan, and according to Iron Bull, Kadan is the Canary word for heart. So, Sten might actually legitimately love Sophia. Which is unfortunate because A, Sten is in a romance, and B, Sophia's heart belongs to Leliana. Right, I can just fast travel from the map, can't I? Yes, I can. This guy again. I've already bought everything I can from you, dude. That's the second time today. There's only one person who has such fine dwarven crafts. And they're direct from Orzammar. I won't find better. Anyway, let's go to my least favorite section of the game. Like, I dislike the Fade, and I dislike all that other stuff, but Orzammar is still my least favorite thing out of all of them.
You were in the Chantry. You are a priest?
No, I was a lay sister of the Chantry.
Okay, that was a short conversation. You won't.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have urgent need to talk with your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king.
This
Endrin
dude.
Iduken returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
So there's a thing in Origins, it's a legitimate thing, where every single version of the Warden exists in the world. The only difference is that the only Warden who survives is the one that... Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, sorry, that came out of nowhere. Just check the audio. If it's gonna be okay. Alright, thanks, login. Okay, audio is fine. Let's see. What was I talking about? Every version of the Grey Wardens... Oh, thanks, Elle. Every version of the Grey Warden for the game exists in the world, but the only one who lives is the one that Duncan recruits. So, like, this dwarf here just mentioned that King Iduken supposedly died over the loss of his sons, plural. So, the dwarf noble warden is the only one who gets, like, identified as a gender, unless you play as that particular warden as a female. But yeah, otherwise, I don't recall if there's any mentions of... I've never beaten Origins as a dwarf. I have played a little bit of I've played a little bit of this game as a dwarf. I've only ever completed this game as a human and a couple times as elves. Which, Sophia is the only human I've ever... Actually, no. Because I did one run as a Kuzland and one run as an Amel I've beaten the game as. And then I've done a run with a Mahariel and a run with a Tabris. Yeah, no dwarves. The dwarf nobles, or the dwarf origins are also interesting. The dwarf noble origin is kind of similar to the dwarf. The dwarf noble origin is similar to the human noble origin. I've only beat it as Serana. Oh, I keep forgetting Serana is even a character. But so I don't think there's any mentions of Serana or Amel, the two mage origins. I don't recall there being any mention of those two characters. Kuzlan gets mentioned a few times, like indirectly. Kuzlan gets mentioned a few times indirectly in the later on in the game, and then hive mind, trash mind. Yeah, like I said, the Iduken warrior or the Iduken warden gets mentioned several times here, and then they're kind of indirect references to Tabris, to the Tabris warden in the Denerim alienage. Well, obviously Shiani is one character, and then Shiani is one character, and then there's also Soren, I think his name is. I don't remember his name. There's the other cousin. And then I don't think there's any direct mention of Mahariel in this game, but if your warden was Mahariel, then Meryl will mention Mahariel in Dragon Age 2. Jory shows up regardless. That is, yes, Jory and Davis both show up regardless. I'm trying to think. Did I forget any? Oh, Braska, the dwarf commoner. So the dwarf commoner, you can actually find the dwarf commoner's corpse in this game if you didn't choose that option, as well as the dwarf commoner's companion, who, fun fact, also voiced by Varric. But yeah, other than that, every warden exists in this world, and I think one of the developers also said that every version of the Inquisitor also exists in the story, but they died in the Conclave. The only one that survives is the one that you choose. But yeah, I think every single one of these wardens who don't get chosen by Duncan end up dead. Like, the Kuzlin warden will die in Arl Howe's attack. Mahariel will die of the blight that she gets from the mirror. Tabris will be executed for killing, what's his name? That stupid, I can't remember his name. The noble's son. Idukin dies in the Deep Roads after being exiled. Braska gets executed and dies in the... Or no, Braska doesn't get executed. Braska gets locked up in the dungeon and dies of starvation. And then Amel and Serana... I don't know the story of what happens to Amel and Serana, but they both end up dead as well, I believe. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox here for a sec. Well, not really much of a soapbox, but I'll get down off here and continue the game, because I don't know how much time I have left today. Alright, but I'm a Grey Warden.
Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
Probably turn to a... Oh, that's true. They probably turn to abominations if they don't survive the Broken Circle story.
In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden, though I don't know what help you will find.
I keep meaning to check if Leliana can wear that elven armor I just got. And I got the hiccups out of nowhere too, so sorry if that's... If I sound like I'm going like that, it's just... I have no control over my... I have no control over my diaphragm at the moment. Alright, and Leliana can't wear any of that armor anyway.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter.
Paragon Braga.
Show some pity for a poor old man.
Don't say that.
Just getting all this context, or codex. Or revolting against you. Your body is revolting.
Aren't you chilly still?
Yep.
Chilly. I don't know this word.
It's much warmer where you're from, isn't it? Don't you feel cold?
I suppose.
I don't imagine we can find a cloak in your size, can we?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Don't mind me. Now, I wonder where I could get a skein of good wool yarn.
Aww. I actually want it. Now I want to make some art of Wynn knitting Stana sweater. And it has like a big letter S on the front. That's such a wholesome idea, and I love it.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who
Superman
nominates
cave.
his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Politics.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that soddy fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Fair enough.
Yes, you should.
Alright, so now...
Big.
That's what she said. Okay, sorry. So let's see. Dagna, you're over here, right? Yes, you are. Also, I have to buy Morrigan a mirror from this guy.
Greetings.
I'll get you
and
here in
welcome
a
to
second,
Garen Garrison's
Dagna.
luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
So let's see. Have a look at my shop, I
Right.
hope.
Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
This guy. Yeah, this poor guy. Remember his backstory. Yeah, and I don't even have Morrigan in my party to give her this stuff.
Like you're not from around here.
You could say that,
Oh,
yes.
wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Circle of
I've
Magi?
been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Do you want me to ask
That
them?
would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Oh, I love Dagna. Alright. But we are here.
Dwarven kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
Yes, it's all very grand.
And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
Alright, the wife wants one of those pigs. I'm getting one. Pick up this quest along the way.
Ancestors guard my son. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
I just remembered something. So when I did my first run of this game for YouTube, I had I'm pretty sure I had an episode titled "What the Ruck." I make myself laugh sometimes.
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow.
Okay, I'm gonna
When
look
they
that
came
up
home,
actually.
he
Did I name that? Is
wasn't
that what
with
I named the episode? I know I made that joke at least. Pretty sure I had a whole episode named that.
No. There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
There it is. Let's see. I'm a Grey Warden. That is what we do.
So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good Widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Yeah, there was an episode I called What the Rock. Episode 40. Those are the days.
Whatever it is. I think I just stepped in something. My.
It's okay, Liliana. You'll be. Oh, forgot about these guys.
As you deserve. Well, I must. Enough! And so I shall. Well, all right. Poor bastard!
Get out of here.
Of course. Lovely.
Unexpected. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure the game just loaded the wrong dialogue for Sten there, because that was the thing he says when you give him a gift. Unexpected. Thank you. Alright, whatever. And you're the guy I need to talk to for nugs, right?
Clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yes, I did. I am Sophia. Pleased to meet you.
My man used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
You just have to hold on real tight with your feet.
When my dot left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
Do you know anything about the small rodents down
Nuts?
here?
Yes. They don't got much meat on them, but down here you can't be picky. Better than nothing.
Could you catch one for me?
What for? You going to cook them up yourself?
My friend would like one as a pet.
Yeah, I can find a nug for you. Could even get one from outside the city. Those ones in the deeps don't eat as much garbage. I don't know what they eat, but they always seem healthier, you know? Shiny coats, bright eyes. How much you giving me?
How much do you want?
Depends on how big a one I catch. Give me some time. I'll hunt him down for you.
Alright. So, I think if we just leave the area and come back, he'll have found Schmooples. Dude just disappeared. He's like, and he's gone. He's off to get a nug from my lady. Which sounds awful now that I'm actually thinking about the statement I just said. But not in the context of the game, it doesn't.
I got him.
Back
He's all
already?
Squirmy, but he's a big fella.
He is a big fellow. Here's 40 silver. Look after yourself.
40 silver?
I've got
Real silver?
so much money.
I could buy something proper with that. A good meal, maybe a real blanket. I knew you'd be good on your word. Nice doing business.
Right. Oops, that's not the button. Hey, Liliana.
Oh, it's one of those subterranean bunny pigs. Oh, look at him. Come here, you.
He's pretty cute.
Thank you so much. You've made my day.
Aww. Well, wait, did I actually... I forget, does Sten automatically have his sword, or do you still have to actually equip it on him? Asala? Yeah, he doesn't actually have it until you equip it on him. You've never gotten her scruples? Or schmooples, I should say. I really like schmooples. So I'm gonna go back to... Actually, I've got a little bit of time. I was thinking of wrapping up around 3 my time, so I've got about 3 minutes. I think I can go just a tiny bit over so that we can do Dagna's quest line, and then I'm gonna have to call it a stream from there. This was fun. A nice little impromptu stream session. I've super enjoyed it and glad everybody could come out for it. Always fun spending a day with you guys. Oops, I missed a codex. And another codex. Okay, and then from here, let's travel to the Circle Tower. There we go. Oh, Irving, you're right here.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
I don't think she minds. She still wants to learn, though.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She is willing to give up caste and clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Thank you, First Enchanter. She's going to be so overjoyed.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
I think she'll be very interested in what happened.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Forgive me, but I must take my leave.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Alright, bye! Gotta go tell Dagna the good news. The most precious cinnamon bun. Alrighty then. Oh wait, that's... Dagna's over here now. I keep forgetting.
Hello, how can I...
I just love how excited
it's
she
you.
gets.
And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the Circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
First Enchanter serving... First Enchanter serving? First Enchanter Irving accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a Dwarven observer in the Circle since Urelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
Nothing. The mages need every ally they can get.
I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
Oh, Dagna. You are the best of us. Alright. So now, I'm gonna head back to the camp, and that's where I'm gonna save it and wrap up the stream. It's not really... Oh wait. I think Nerdy Nikki actually just went live. We could send the raid on over to her. Nerdy Nikki is another friend of the stream and another fantastic person to hang out with. So we will definitely... Oops, sorry, Orzammar Guard. Once I get to the camp, we will definitely go over and say hi to her.
You hear about this son of Merrick? Some bastard from Redcliffe, I hear. We're supposed to be impressed.
I forget if Liliana has any more dialogue at camp now that we have Schmooples. Have to step away for a few, but happy to have caught you. Have a good rest of your Sunday. You too, Logan. Thank you so much for stopping by. So let's see. World map. Go back to the party.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Okay, so she doesn't have any more dialogue.
I thought
we can at
you'd
least
never ask.
have a little bit of time together before we go to bed, or before we wrap up stream. So let's see here. Let me just get something here. Just looking at something. Okay. So might talk to companions for a little bit here because it looks like Nikki is still... Oh wait, that's a video, that's not the live. Oh, now I'm in an ad. Just want to make sure she's not actually going to be like in a like starting screen before we send the raid over. I can at least leave some crafting material for... No, I'm not giving you all my elf roots. I'll give you all my deep mushrooms and my... I paid good money for those elf roots. And we're stuck in another freeze. Not the elf roots. And okay, it's back. It's back. Okay, good. It decided it wanted to pause again there at the end. You're back. Okay, good. Yeah, the only downside of Schmooples is the sounds he makes.
Generous as always, Warden.
Okay. So let's see. Who else can we talk to? We haven't talked to Alistair in a while. Do you have anything new to say?
Something on your mind?
No, he doesn't. How about Sten?
What is your wish, Kadan?
Yeah, there, he did it. He said the thing. He said the thing. Okay.
As you wish.
Let's go. Wynn might have a dialogue, because I've seen her by accidentally clicking on her stuff about being a Grey Warden. I'll ask her about that. I don't know. It's difficult sometimes. Everybody expects so much of me. Sometimes I wish I could go back to my old life. It's difficult sometimes.
You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I will be ready when the time comes.
And that gives me hope.
So I don't know if I've really talked about it so much, but I've talked about how I have 3 wardens and how they all kind of share one story together. But out of the 3, here, I'm going to turn off those sustained abilities. Out of the 3 of them, Sophia is the one who actually was enthusiastic and wanted to be a Grey Warden. And then there was also Mahariel, the Dalish elf. She didn't want to be a warden, but she kind of accepted that this was the only way she was gonna maybe survive, was if she became a warden. And she kind of goes back into obscurity by the end of the day, or when everything's over, and she's perfectly fine with that. She's not in it for the glory or the recognition. She was just in it to save the world, and kind of started off just, she was only really in it. Wow, the fire on my sword is really glitching out. But she was only really in it just for survival. And then the Tabris warden I have, she was in it as an escape from her fate in the alienage, but she wanted nothing to do with being a warden, and she wanted nothing to do with fighting for the Shemlin. So it was all just kind of all just kind of an escape for her. And also I have something else that I'm kind of excited about. So I don't know, I've shared pictures of it on Discord a while back, but I do have a small collection of Funko Pops, and a while back I actually made a custom Funko Pop of my Hawk character, and I'm actually kind of excited. I have made purchases that will allow me to make a Funko of Sophia here, or as close as I can get to a Sophia Funko. And hopefully one day I'll be able to find stuff that I can make a Funko of my Inquisitor as well. I don't know about the head for Evelyn though, because it has to have the elf ears, and it also has to have either red or auburn hair. So finding the right head for that will be a little difficult. Preferably auburn, because that's the color Evelyn's hair is supposed to be. And then also I'd have to figure out a way to draw her Valislin onto her face. And also I would still need to find a body to go with it, but yeah. Well, it looks like Nikki is live now, so I'm gonna go ahead, get the raid started. Nerdy Nikki. Alright, again, thanks everybody for stopping by. This was an unplanned stream, but it was super fun. We got a lot done, and I am so grateful that everybody was able to come by. Until next time, keep on keeping on and stay classy. Have a great day, everybody.